Right. To the wing on the left. Here's Lopez. Boston pulls it in. Last time they met in Boston.
Yeah, they barely got by this team in the last meeting. Rebounding was the big factor.
That was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but the tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
And they're on the run. Johnson with a bucket.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Batista. He picked up 33 points in their last win against New York.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Heat, they pulled themselves up to the second place spot.
Seeing where Boston is, they don't love where they're currently at. It hasn't been a bad year by any means, but they just know they can play better.
Stewart, no good. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Batista. Outside Barnes. From the wing. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Now here's Stewart. Last game for him, he had 14. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Lack of communication defensively. No help on the mismatch.
Barnes against Johnson. Barnes passes to Middleton. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Middleton. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now here's White, the go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Pass to Lopez. Barnes with the rebound. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Batista. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Outside White. Stewart outside. The three is up. Pure from three-point range.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Here's Batista. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game. Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Here's White. Pass to Lopez. Here's Martin. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Barnes with a screen on Stewart. Inside with a 9-footer. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
So good seeing Pirtle attack the glass, especially when he goes for the putback jam.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Outside Johnson. Pass to White. Stewart, left side. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. The shot no good. For Boston, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Barnes a screen. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Bowen. No made baskets yet. Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 2. White with it. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Boston pulls it in. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's the drive. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And he makes both free throws. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. 4-point game. It's Martin on the wing. Back to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
But, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to White. Can they get it? And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Bowen. That's his first personal. First team foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Dallas making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. John Collins checked in for Barnes. Boston leading by 3. Here's Batista. Pirtle with a screen on Stewart. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Obi Toppin.
Hey, it is never easy guarding Pirtle. I mean, he's got so many moves and a lot of ways to get defenders to foul him.
He misses the free throw.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Mavericks trail by 3. Stewart finds Toppin. Back to Stewart. White with it. Over Middleton. Dallas no good that time either.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Collins with a screen on White. Here's Batista. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
First and lowest turnovers a game, and they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. Number 1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And in today's NBA, it's all about the three-point shot, right? And these guys shoot it at such a phenomenal clip. Tops in the league, in fact. Their ability to space the floor is exceptional. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
From the inbound.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Shot's good by Batista.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Mavericks trail by 7. Now here's White. He's got 5. There's a screen by Toppin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Batista. Give him 8. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Stewart. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Boston leading by 9. Here's Batista. Pirtle with a screen on Stewart. Here's Batista. And there's the drive.